I remember the exact words. She said them like they were a joke, her lips curling, a smirk that I once loved. "He's waiting in the car, and I thought I'd introduce you before we leave. I deserve a little fun." The air went thick. I could taste the metallic tang of blood, or was it fear? I stared at her, not moving, not breathing too loudly, letting the room speak for me. The chandelier swung slightly above us, catching fragments of afternoon light. Dust motes floated like suspended judgments. Her heels clicked against the marble floor as she paced. Each step echoed in a house that used to hold warmth. The smell of her perfume, once comforting, now clung like a warning. I could see the shimmer in her eyes, the thrill of deception, of power, of betrayal, and I felt nothing. Nothing but clarity. 18 years. 18 years of shared mornings, whispered dreams, quiet dinners, laughter pressed into the fabric of our walls, and she shattered it with a single sentence. I remembered the nights she leaned on my shoulder, the soft brush of her hand across mine, the trust, and I remembered how quickly she discarded it all, smiling at someone else. It was not anger that rose first. Anger is sloppy, chaotic. I felt the cold seep in, the realization that I could do this differently, precisely, methodically. The emotional pain, yes, it was there, a sharp, hollow ache in my chest, a slow burn of betrayal that refused to leave. But alongside it, an icy calculation began to form. I went back in time, mentally tracing the cracks, small lies she thought inconsequential, late nights at work, the credit card charges she couldn't hide. I saw the patterns, the way she laughed a little too long at messages on her phone, how she moved in the room, unconsciously protective of secrets. I remembered every gift she accepted with a smile that didn't reach her eyes, all the signs I had ignored, thinking love made me blind. Then I discovered more. Conversations, receipts, subtle inconsistencies she never noticed I noticed. Layer by layer, the truth revealed itself. Each piece of evidence was a thread, and I began weaving them together, not to confront her, not yet, but to plan, to craft an ending worthy of the betrayal. I began quietly. A message sent here, a call intercepted there. I knew the social circles she valued, the people she trusted. I orchestrated small, invisible manipulations that would make her stumble on her own arrogance. I studied her reactions like a chess player anticipating moves several steps ahead. Every misstep she made became a tool, every word she spoke a potential undoing. The night of her so-called date, I waited. I watched the car pull into the driveway. She smiled, confident, untouchable. I opened the front door, invited her to look outside. The driver, the man she thought was a secret admirer, was not who she imagined. And I didn't yell, I didn't accuse, I handed her the folder. Photos, messages, evidence of her infidelity, carefully annotated and cross-referenced. Her eyes widened, and for the first time in years she could not control herself. I watched as the composure cracked, the realization of how deeply exposed she was. Every friend she had confided in, every colleague she had whispered lies to, every moment she believed herself untouchable, they were all laid bare. And then, the ultimate silence. I stepped back, let her digest. The driver? Just a friend I'd paid to wait in the car. The threat of public humiliation real, but without a single word spoken. No shouting, no confrontation, just her, cornered by the evidence of her own making. In the days that followed, she tried to rebuild her facade, but everyone had seen the cracks I had shown her. Colleagues whispered, friends withdrew. The pride she wielded like a shield against me was gone. I did not gloat, I did not celebrate. I watched as the life she believed was secure collapsed under the weight of her choices. I walked through the house she had almost destroyed, touching walls she had painted with lies. I opened the curtains, let sunlight pour in. It was quiet now, the tension gone. I felt no joy. Revenge is not joy, it is restoration, a reclamation of self. I had been patient, intelligent, merciless. 18 years taught me patience, betrayal taught me strategy, and now the air smelled clean, not of perfume, but of truth, of boundaries restored, of lessons learned too late by someone else. I sip my coffee in the morning, watching the street outside, feeling a calm I haven't known in years. Justice is not explosive, it is precise, it is quiet, it is inevitable. And somewhere deep down, I realize what I did was not just revenge, it was my rebirth.